In this video, we are going to look at the 5 most affordable neighborhoods in Burlington, and we're going to look specifically at detached freehold homes. And the question is it still possible to buy a home for under $1 million in Burlington? Well, yes, it is actually. In the last 6 months, we've seen 92 homes sell for under $1 million, and 60% of them sold in one of these 5 areas. Now, coming in at number 5 is a neighborhood called Dynes, and the average price of a home here in the last 6 months is roughly $1,165,000. And I know that might not sound super affordable, but when you compare it to other neighborhoods in Burlington, it is the 5th most affordable area. Now, in this neighborhood, most homes are going to be bungalofs or raised ranches, and there's a mix of side splits and back splits as well. Now, looking at it geographically, you can see it's pretty centrally located in Burlington. It's south of the highway, and it's between Guelph Line and Walker's Line, but north of New Street. And you're going to find most of the residential areas here south of Fairview Street. And Dynes is also home to one of our malls here, which is the Burlington Center or the Burlington Mall. Now, coming in at number 4 is Longmoor. This neighborhood is actually right next to Dynes, and the average price is similar at $1,160,000. It was built in a similar era, so you're going to see as well a lot of raised ranches, side splits and back splits, and some 2-story homes as well. So now looking geographically, you can see Longmoor is actually just one neighborhood over from Dynes. So it's still south of the highway, but it's closer to the east end of Burlington. It has some great large parks and Nelson High School. You've got the bike path that runs right across Burlington running through this neighborhood. And you also have the Appleby GO station just outside of this neighborhood. So if you're looking to be close to the lake, looking for a good school zone, and maybe commuting to Toronto sometimes, Longmoor is an excellent option for you. Now, moving north of the highway, we're going to look at number 3, which is Brant Hills. And the average price of a home here is $1,105,000. And most of the property types here are actually 2-story homes with some quite large homes, but there's also a couple of bungalows, raised ranch, and back splits. And that's where you're going to see most of the homes that are falling under $1 million. That being said, Brant Hills has a lot to offer. So looking at it geographically, like I said, it's a little on the north end, but it has a ton of parks in the area, good schools. You have a lot of courts, so quiet streets, and there's also quick access to the 407 from Brant Hills. So if you're somebody with a young family, you're looking for some parks, maybe a quiet street, but you're also commuting on the 407 sometimes, Brant Hills could be an excellent option for you. Now, coming in at number 2 is the Palmer neighborhood. So the average price of a home here is $1,083,000, give or take. And most of the homes here are going to be detached homes or side splits. Now, Palmer's kind of a unique neighborhood in that it's kind of split 50-50 into residential on the north side and commercial or industrial on the south side. So there's not going to be a ton of inventory if you're looking in the Burlington area, but it's close to some desirable and more expensive neighborhoods like Head Forest or Millcroft. So it's a great option to get into a good area without paying the higher costs that these other neighborhoods have to offer. Now, coming in at number 1, the most affordable neighborhood in Burlington, and actually the only neighborhood with an average price under $1 million, is Mountainside. And most of the property types here are going to be bungalows. Some of them are on the smaller side, but what I really like about this area is it's one of the older neighborhoods in Burlington, so the lots that these homes are sitting on are typically quite large. Mountainside also has a couple of other things to offer. It has the Mountainside Rec Center right in the center of the neighborhood, which has a full-size ice rink, outdoor pool, and a little bit of hiking trails around it. You have very close access to the highways from Guelph Line and Brant Street, and just south of the highway is the Burlington GO train. So with all it has to offer, plus having large lots and bungalows, which are typically easy to renovate or expand upon, coupled with the lowest average price in the city, I think Mountainside is an excellent option for people looking to either get into the market, size up into a detached home, or maybe moving from another city into Burlington. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you got some value out of this. And if you have any questions at all, let us know down below. We are happy to help. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.